Still pitching post consistently? Clients know you're average. If your content strategy pitch still includes post consistently, your client already click you.
These designs look complex, but I will show you in a very easy manner so that you can create of your own. So without further ado, let's get started. So first of all, we will jump into our Premiere Pro, and as you can see, this is a version of my Premiere Pro, which is 2026. So it's a latest version. I have imported all assets and also this reference design. So I will create the tutorial just taking some reference from these designs that I have download this from Pinterest. So let's take a sequence first. So I have some pre-made sequence, but as you can take from here, let's say settings. So I will take 1080 and 1920, and let's rename this consistency. So first add our first assets. So this is our first asset. And by the way, I will add all the assets and all my text presets in the description link below. So do check out my description link. So first we will add this asset here. First we will take a color matte. So let's take a color matte. Let's take a black color matte. Okay, and I will add an effect which is 4 color gradient. So here's a 4 color gradient. Go to effects control and just copy this code. Okay, and for this I will take black. So first I will take the reference from this frame. So as you can see, the frame looks like something like this, but we have the text is still pitching post consistently. Okay, and I can combine two design with one frame. So maybe I can combine with this one with this one. Okay, so or this one. All right, so maybe let's do something like let's say take some circles, or maybe first we will do, let's make it more scale it. Okay, and go to lumetri color because I think the sharpen is a bit low in this object. So let's go to creative and increase the sharpen a little bit. Okay, not too much, and go to curve, and here let's bring down this curve something like this and this. So make a S curve. Okay, yeah, looks much better. And now let's go to basic correction where I will increase its temperature. Yeah, much better. Now let's bring it here. Also, I have a barcode, which is this one. Let's bring it here and give a tint effect to the barcode, and go to effect and control, make the black to white, and make the white to black. All right. Okay, so let's make something like this, and let's add Gaussian blur on the barcode, and from the effect and control, make the Gaussian blur, let's say 5 or 2. Okay, so now uncheck the uniform blur, and the thickness will be, let's say, 0.4. And let's also add some more things like some shapes. As you can see that so many shapes are on the face, so let's add some shapes also. Let's add some like circle, and go to ellipse tool and create some circles. All right, and go to properties, uncheck the fill, and check the stroke, maybe 2, make it center, and let's make 1. Okay, so we can add this, and let's make with this color to hold the vibe. Okay, bring it behind the subject. Also we'll add some more shapes like more rounds and make it here, and let's take it down at this point. Okay, and take the barcode. Let's see now. Okay, also some circles you can see here. Okay, I will add some of the circles here. Let's take another shape. Sorry, let's take another shape of like rectangle and can do something like this. Okay, so for this, I will take this color and check the stroke and check the fill and add this color here. Let's bring it behind the subject, something like this. Also make the corner a bit round. Okay, and I will add a shadow on this subject. So for the subject, I will change the label to differentiate from other layers. So let's add a drop shadow here, or maybe in 26. And also in here, I have a long shadow. Maybe long shadow will make more sense. And go to effect and control. Uh, let's make it black and change the angle, maybe this side, as you can see, something like this. And let's say alpha fall off would be 100, and shadow opacity will be like 70. Maybe increase a little bit alpha fall off. Let's take 100 and let's make it 70. Okay, so this looks good, and the length will be, so let's say 200 or 100. Yeah, 100 looks good. So it might look something like this. Okay. So without the shadow and with the shadow. Okay, I think the opacity is too much. So let's take the opacity, let's say 50. Yep, this looks good. Then I will add the text. Okay. So for the text, let's say this one, and I have the text presets. I will add these text presets in the description box. So this is the first our text presets. Here's to do properties and just paste it here, and take SF Pro as a font. Let's take it bold, bring it up. Okay, so it's 60, and now got it from here. Okay, so it might come something like this. Next, so the consistently, that one. So let's take another text presets. So we will write consistently. Okay, and we have some beautiful fonts. So we are going to add this. All right, and now we will animate this object a little bit down. So ease in and ease out, and do something like this and make this here. All right. Also animate the barcode, and here is also ease in and ease out. Expand this and make the curve something like this. Okay, and bring it all. And now we will do some another thing, which is we will add an adjustment layer. Right click, new item, or we can go for like new item, adjustment layer. Okay, so let's take this adjustment layer and apply a transform effect here. So let's take the transform effect. From the effect control, go to scale and scale it up. Again, ease in and ease out. Let's make this curve like this. Go to like that, and it will look like this. Okay, and here as well we will add a Gaussian blur. So let's go to Gaussian blur amount, and here we will do like 0. Okay, and in the beginning we will do, let's say, 10 or 5. expand this, same ease in and ease out, and make it like this. All right, so take it up with this one. So our first frame is done. Now let's move to our second frame. So I will take the color matte again. Okay, and we will do only text animation. So in the same barcode, this one I will take this. Okay, and let's uncheck this and bring it here. More small down. Also take another one, bring it here. So let's take something like this. Okay, and expand the amount of the blur. Say 5 for this one. Let's say 10, maybe 0.5. So it looks something like this. And let's take the position. So ease in and ease out. Also, I can make it like something like this as well, So just a little bit scaling up so it won't look boring. Okay, something like this. Yes. And in the last, what I will do, I will apply the transform effect here and go to effect and control, go to transform. So make the position a little bit like this. Okay, to match the motion with the next frame. Okay, so let's do something like this. Okay, and take it here. So it will look like this. As you can see, just remove and it came. And I think this one is a bit slow. Okay, it's a more slow. All right. And here I will just add the text. Clients know your average. Let's add. Yep. So you have take something like this. Okay. And or what we can do, let's change the color of the barcodes. You can use this color code here. All right, and just copy this tint, delete this, and just paste here. And from the color matte I will also change this one. So something like this. Okay, now let's move on to our third frame, which will I create the reference of this. Okay, so it says that if your content strategy page still includes. Okay, now let's take this one. All right, and let's add ultra key, go to effect and control, color picker, check this color. Okay, let's make this one white. Okay, go to four color and let's take it, let's say this one white. Okay, I can see the background is not fully removed. So for this, I will go to matte cleanup. Let's increase the choke. Also, let's increase the soften. Also increase the choke as well. So we will increase the pedestal as well. Okay. So now let's make it nest this one, lady. And from lumetri color we will do some changes with the temperature, with the white balance, the saturation, the exposure, the contrast. Okay, and go to curve and let's take a curve like this. And in the shadow we will add a little bit pinkish because it's all about like violet. So I want to like just give the vibe. Okay, nothing much. So it looks something like this, or I can do like let's make it full white. So we have like this one, this shape. So we will take a shape. So let's take a shape. Okay, go to properties, bring it in the middle, and change the shape color. I will do a linear gradient. So let's take this. We can copy the, you know, we can copy this color code. So I always take a gradient because it gives, it gives a good color. Okay, so something like this. So it looks more premium. Okay, so let's say if I give a color, let's say solid, only solid, nothing else. And if I only add this color, okay, so what do you think, which one looks more cool and more premium? So if I add this one, if it looks more premium, or let's say add a gradient, this one looks more premium. So what do you think, which one looks more premium? So it looks very flat, it looks very flat. But if I do this, it looks more premium because there is a science, which is you never see a color which is full flat. Okay. It may be like, because this lady is, let's say it's against the wall. So it maybe have some shadow that is going up on this layer, and for that in the bottom it's black, and the more up we are going it will be like became lighter. Okay, so that's the science, nothing else. That's why it looks more premium, because what we see in our real world, if we can apply those in our designs as well, it looks more human. It looks more like originality, more premium. So that's the thing, that's the science, nothing else. Okay, so let's just make this position here to say here, and ease in and ease out. So something like this and that. Okay, I don't want to change the position. Okay, I will add a transform effect. So let's go to transform. Or maybe I can add the transform on the lady, not on the square. Okay. So go to effect and control into position. So this is our last position, and our lady is in and is out. So bring it like this. Yep. So here I have make a match motion. I think it's taking too much time. Same for this. This is also taking too much time. And for this, let's take the position, and so ease in and ease out. Okay, something like this. Let's say, yep. So here I have did a match motion as well, and let's add some more. So here, this is only there is a circle I can see, and little bit of like a shape is there. So let's add a circle. So let's take this too, and I think this will looks good. And okay, there is another circle. Okay, let's take another circle. Yep, and now we will add the text. And what I can do is that let's take the color matte, and we can also make it like full black. Yep, I think black will be much, so it looks more prominent. Okay, now let's add our text. So here is a text. So go to graphics template. Let's take this one, and in the properties, take this. So take it SF Pro, bold, make it 60 or 70. Okay, 65, bigger. Bring it down here, or let's say like this. Yes, post consistently for this one. Okay, we will take this one. So let's add post consistently. Okay, so do like something like this. And also what I will do, let's take a text here. Okay, Control V. All right. So I will just uncheck the fill and take the stroke only. Let's take one and we'll take it from center or maybe inner. Okay, take it from center. Okay, so give a motion to this and let's add an effect which is Gaussian blur. Well, you can skip this one, but I'm doing to adding some spices. Let's go to Gaussian blur. Let's say something like 5 or okay, I think 4. And I think fill will be much convenient. And the fill code will be same color. I think make this white. All right, so this one is also done. Also, how we can add a barcode, like I don't want this. And let's take another one, which will be like here. I think it's not balance. If I can omit this, not looks. And let's take another one. Let's take another barcode this side as well. Yeah, something like this. And make this one a little bigger. And how about if I can take this below this layer? Okay, this layer. Yep, done. And let's add a blur. Okay, let's take the blur here for let's say 4 or 2, 3. Let's say 2. And same for this one as well. Looks much better. Okay, and for this. Okay, and yeah, looks pretty well. And now let's do our next frame after this. So I will create a same frame like this. So just copy and overall I take this one. But here first I will change the text. So I take another layer and just write another one and just change the color. So you can copy this code. Okay, let's bring this one here and the Gaussian blur, I will remove the Gaussian blur. Okay, I have removed the Gaussian blur here and let's make it white. Let's make it white. Okay, and let's bring this say 40 and the barcode will be here. Okay, remove this one and take it in the middle. Okay, looks good. So this is our fourth frame and let's take this color mat here and this is our last frame. So we will create this one top strategy sell outcome, not activities. Okay. So for this, we will take something like the reference of this one. Okay. This reference we will take, but we can also club with this one as well. Okay. Or I can say that this looks more prominent for the third frame. Sorry for that. Let's take this and the color, take something like this. For the creative, the sharpen, bring the sharpen a little bit and let's go to basic correction, increase the exposure, the contrast, the highlight, shadows and bring it here. Something like this. Okay, and now take the tint effect for in the black. We will take a little bit of like this code. Okay, this is not looks good. More black. And for the white portion, we will do this color code, but in a very subtle. Yep. And now we have like the reference of this one. So in this case, what we will do, we will take this here. Let's say here and from the color matte. So the color is coming from the this portion. Okay, so what we will do, let's do one thing. Okay, make it a little bit small, and from the color matte, take the color point and make it something like this. And from the point, let's take this point from here. Yep, so something like this. Not too much, but a subtle, very subtle. Yep, something like this. Okay. And for all the other, take it full black. And how about let's take this one a little bit like purplish, like this. Let's take this one. So you can see the vibe, like the light is coming from the top. Okay, and the light. And for this one, the subject, we will take an rectangle tool mask. Okay, and just change to opacity mask, and just here in the mask I will increase the feather, so it will look something like this. Now here I will do, take two ribbons, or maybe I can take something like this client, and in the text, and make it morganite, make it all caps, and bring it here. All right, let's take it down like this here, and or I can do like, let's take something like this. Okay, let's make it more small. And now let's take the linear gradient, and let's take this color code. Okay, make something like this. All right. Looks great. And so your client already click you, your client. So we will write this text, let's say here, with SF Pro, and take solid, make it white, take solid, yeah, with this one, and let's take this one, your client already click you. Okay. Make it small, take it here, and let's add the barcode. So for this I will add this barcode, let's say this one. So I just copy the tint from there just to make it here, or I can, okay, I will just the opacity, let's say 10 or 2. Okay, and or maybe I can 90/40 dd, this color here as well, make it, make the opacity full, and let's give a little bit of like a good effect. So I will take this, okay, and let's change it to opacity, and I will invert this and increase the feather. Okay, let's scale it up. Yes, all right. So it gives a good, you know, effect on the barcode. But here I will add another one, and let's add, okay, remove this from here and make it white, make it full white. Let's take this one. Okay, the white looks so much strong here. I don't think so. I will remove this. Okay, and for this one, let's take white, off white maybe. Yes. So strong white doesn't look good. So for your as well. Okay, let's add the motion here. So effect, let's take transform. Let's take the transform here. I can simply just take the position, make something like this. Maybe this will be more prominent, not too much complex for this. And let's bring this U, let's say like from here. and the client. This one has like so ease in and ease out. So it looks good. So if you like this video, do hit the like button. And for this kind of really awesome tutorial, you can subscribe to my channel. Also, follow me on Instagram. My Instagram profile handle is down below. So you can check this with my Instagram. And if you can also join on my Telegram channel for some premium assets. I share every week some of my premium assets in there. So you can also join there. And hope you like this video. See you in the next video. Till then, keep learning. Bye bye.